Hey everybody, this is Aaliyah from 1140 Balance, and we're getting ready to celebrate Independence Day as a nation, and we just wanted to share with you guys like our twist on independence. And while we live independently, we really are very dependent on God. And for me, that means living independent yet dependent means I have my own walk with God. The way that God speaks to me is different than everybody else. So my relationship with Him and my journey and what that looks like is completely independent of everybody around me. My journey will never look like anybody else's. Even though we're all depending on the same God, my journey will always be independent of other people's and will always look different. So I encourage you to celebrate your own independence in that way as well.
Hey guys, Teresa here with 1140 Balance. What is independence to me? When Terry asked me that question, the first thing I thought about was the marriage relationship that I have. My husband and I have been together for 25 years as husband and wife, and 27 years that he's been my sweetheart. And what it means to me is in our marriage relationship, we are deeply dependent on each other, and I think that's the way God intended a marriage relationship to be. But in that dependence, we have to be independent from each other, because I can't expect Gene to meet every need that I have. He doesn't. He's a great guy. I love him. He's my superhero, but he can't meet all my needs. My father can meet all my needs though, and in the same way, I can't meet all of his. And when we have those expectations and we fail each other, then there's a lot of disappointment and there's frustration. So in our dependence, we have to have independence with our dependence on God, if that makes sense. So I have to be deeply dependent on my Heavenly Father, and be okay to be independent from my husband in that what he can't meet, my Heavenly Father can, and he needs to be doing that on the other side. And so that's what independence means to me, and it all kind of works together, and I hope that you'll take some time this weekend to define what it means to you.
Hi guys, as we've been talking about this Independence Day coming up, what does it mean to be independently dependent upon our Heavenly Father? And for me, I'm thinking in terms of the physical, because you know at 1140 Balance, we address the mind, body, and spirit. And when I'm talking about the physical, I'm looking at how independently He created me, that I am a magnificent creation in Him, but at the same time, I'm dependent upon Him as my source of life and source of freedom. And what does that mean on a day-to-day basis for me? As I've told you before, I'm a fibro fighter. And in those moments when this physical body feels like there is nothing left in me to even get up, then I know the source of my hope comes from Him, and that's when I'm most dependent upon Him. So I know that yes, I am independent, but I don't have to depend on me to be the strength when I'm feeling weak. I know that I have a source that is strong all the time. So as you go into this Independence Day weekend, you remember that you are magnificently created and that He is the source of your life and the source of your dependence. So live independently dependent upon Him. And we hope to see you soon at 1140 Balance.